Hey guys, how's it going? So this is Josh with the TechZoneUK, and today I want to show you how you can use a great remote piece of software called Teamviewer. Now basically what this allows you to do is control remote computers from a single location. Now I use this for when I have Teamviewer on my iPhone, and I can have Teamviewer running on my desktop, and if I've got something installing or downloading or anything really like that, I would then be able to remotely connect to my PC and control my PC via my phone if I was in a car or at work or something like that. So it's a really great piece of kit. So really all it does is allows you to control your computer from another location. That's what I'm going to show you how to do today using this website here called Teamviewer. Now basically you just want to head over to teamviewer.com and press the download button here. Now down here you'll see it says Teamviewer setup. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually install Teamviewer here. So I'm going to hit run, and you can see the first thing it does is it gives us two options. The first option will install Teamviewer onto the computer, and run will run Teamviewer when it's executed without installation basically. So this basically means that you can run Teamviewer on a client machine without having to go through the whole installation process. So they can simply just delete the executable file after they're finished. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to go with install here. So we're going to tick on that and we're going to go next. Now the user account controls come up for me, so I'm just going to hit yes there. And as you can see, it says how do you want to use Teamviewer. I'm going to go personal, non-commercial. Obviously if you're a business then you need to go commercial. So anyway, this is personal, and they do actually know when you're doing a business usage, because they can catch on to how many different IDs that you're connecting to, but we'll go on to that in a minute. But they know how many different people you're connecting to, and they can detect basically when you're using it for commercial use. So anyway, we're going to go with personal here and hit next. I'm going to agree to that license, hit next. And do you later want to remote access the computer you're on, still installing Teamviewer on? I'm going to hit no, and this is just going to install it here. So it's nearly done, and as you can see it now is running Teamviewer. Now as you can see here, this is what Teamviewer actually looks like, and we have two options. We have control remote computer and allow remote control. Now what you're seeing on your screen right now is my laptop screen. You can see it's running Teamviewer with the ID of 67550332372. And basically what this will allow me to do is I will be able to type that ID and password into the partner ID box on my desktop and be able to hopefully remote control into that PC. So let's see if it'll work. So all we need to do is, if you're going to use Teamviewer, you need to know your partner's ID and password. Now if it's as this is my desktop, I set up something called a static password, meaning that I can access my PC from anywhere, and as long as I know the ID, then the password, because the password changes every time you do a remote session, you see. So if you do a static password, it won't ever change. But anyway, let's take a look to see if I can actually do a remote control session with my laptop. So the ID for my laptop is 675503372, and I'm going to go connect to partner. And as you can see, it says please enter the password that is displayed on your partner's computer. So my partner, well, it's my laptop, is going 4317. I'm going to hit log on here, and as you can see, I now have my Windows 8 machine running Teamviewer on my desktop anyway. So as you can see, it's a really nice and clear image. That's one thing I really like about Teamviewer. And there's hardly any lag when it comes to using it over the LAN. Over the internet it's not too bad, and even on the phone it's still not too bad as long as you've got a good 3G signal. So anyway, let's take a look at some of the functions that you get with Teamviewer here. So under actions, you can do switch sides with partner. This will basically allow them to see your screen, to take control of your screen, and they can control your end. You can send control lock delete. You can do a remote reboot. Now this is incredibly useful. This will allow you to remote reboot the PC. However, you can do log off, reboot and reboot in safe mode, and as soon as it logs back on again, it will then start Teamviewer up and continue with the session. So basically, if you're doing a remote session with a client and they've installed some Windows updates that require a restart, you could then remote restart the computer, and as soon as the computer turns on again, you are then able to continue with the Teamviewer session automatically without having to get your client or customer to start up Teamviewer again. So you can do send key combinations. So this means if you tick that, you can do Control Z and copy and paste and things like that through the Teamviewer session. Disable remote input. If you tick that, it means that I don't think. Disable remote input. That means that obviously I can't now click. Okay, maybe not. Let's have a look. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Won't let me untick it. Show black screen. The request function could not be performed. The option disable remote input needs to be active. Would you like to activate it? Yes. Okay, so I can now. It's being very, very, very slow. So let's untick that. Okay, it's acting very weird. Anyway, we got start here. This allows us to hit the start button and therefore show the Metro interface on the PC. App commands, charms, so charms coming up on the right hand side. Switch apps, this will bring up the menu on the left. And snap. View, this is good for still be a bit strange on my laptop there. View, you can change the quality if you want to have optimized for speed or optimized for quality, so it's basically finding a balance. Scaling, you can go full screen or scaled. Original, it's still acting a bit strange on there. Right. Screen resolution, you can change the screen resolution of the partner. Refresh. Remove wallpaper. Obviously, if they've got a huge picture of them on holiday or something like that, and family photos and things like that, they might not want that going through on their on them seeing it, so it removes it by default because it speeds up the process a lot. And show remote cursor is very, very useful because if you want a customer to point out something to you, you can tick that and therefore you can see their cursor and where they're pointing. Audio and video, you can do a chat. As you can see on the right hand side here, it says chat, so I could be like hi, and as you can see that pulls up a little chat window on the right hand side here that allows us to send messages. So we could put I don't know, test message, send, and as you can see it comes up on the client PC there. And obviously we can do conference calling, VoIP and chat and other things like that. Okay, file transfer, we can do file transfer here, and this is actually quite cool because you can actually see all the files on their PC. So as you can see that it's going file transfer on the screen, and we can actually browse through the files on their PC. So if you want to copy a file onto their desktop or onto their certain folder or create a folder, it's a lot easier really to do it on there. It's a lot quicker as well. Extras, invite additional participants so you can get someone else to take a look at your screen. Record the session. VPN, you don't really need a VPN. Remote system information, this is really cool. This will actually show you all the information about their computer and what's going on with it and everything like that, which is pretty sweet. Okay, and connection information. So as you can see, we got all this going on here. UDP connection, traffic at certain speeds, resolution, etc. Goes like that. So there we go, really. That's how you can use Teamviewer to remotely control a PC, and looking at all the functions it actually gives you. It's a great piece of kit and a great tool to use when needing to control remote PCs. So this actually works with across all different platforms. For example, if you're on a Mac and you want to control a Linux PC, you can do that. It doesn't matter which operating system you're on, even if it's on a phone, you can still control Linux, Mac, Windows. It's completely cross platform, which that's what makes it absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a like. If you got any questions or feedback, drop a comment below, and if you want to see more from my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button just below this video, and that'd be brilliant. So thank you very much for watching, and this was a video on Teamviewer, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.